Hey guys, it's Cerebral Cortex from Cerebral Station, and we are going further into review of tabs. How to make your tabs fantastic. And my tabs are fantastic. Thank you very much. Okay, so in our last video, I showed you how to make Chrome and give it a tab protection feature in which it will warn you if you attempt to close a tab, if you set it that way, or try to accidentally close the whole window. It will give you a warning. All right. So I've got three more things on how to manage tabs. All right. So let's jump right into it. Three more things to do with Chrome tabs. All right. The first one is Session Buddy. Boom, like this. Never find yourself with an accidental closed window that you cannot restore ever again. That was in our last video, link in the description. Now, what we're going to do is, in order to make your tabs fantastic, give you three different things. Session Buddy, which is going to be a tab saver, which you can save your tabs in current positions in as many different windows as you have open and open them again as you see fit. It is awesome. The next one is Rename Tab. If you need to, you can rename the tab. I will show you how to do that. And then the last one is Tab Position. So let's jump right into this and I will show you how these three work. Okay, so the first one that we're going to get is Session Buddy. All right. So let's go over to our apps icon here. Click on Web Store and Session Buddy. Here it is right here. Click on Add to Chrome, Add Extension. Spectacular. You've done it. All right. What this is going to enable you to do is as follows. If you have tabs open and you want to save them, you don't want to bookmark them, you should do this periodically. You can set it to do it periodically. Click on the icon here and you can then save your tab session. So you can actually give it a name if you want. So go ahead, click save, like session 1. So if anything was to happen, say you are browsing for Amazon items or wish lists and you have like 75 tabs open again, and you don't want to, not only do you want to not close them, but say you have to shut down your computer, log off, walk away from the computer, or you just want to resume it at another time, say you're doing research even, you can use this. This is an excellent tool. I recommend it for every instance of Chrome browser. So to show you how it works right here, let's just close the remainder of our tabs and then click on, so everything is all closed. Oh no, they got closed. We walked away from them. Come back over here. You click on the session that we saved. Session 1, click on open, and you can choose open tabs into the respective windows, how they were, open tabs into one window or open tabs into this window. That's what we'll do. We open the back up. Boom, this thing is awesome. There's some other settings here. You can import, export, backup settings, so you can automatically record 3 sessions. There's things that you can do to, make this more powerful and automated. But I like the manual approach. So if you need something more than that, go ahead and dive in. All right, next up, Rename Tab. Okay, Rename Tab is a nifty little tool that you can use if you find yourself in a situation like this. I'm currently doing research and I'm researching research images, and I've opened a bunch of different images in different tabs by clicking center click. You can also hold down control and hold down control and click on it and it'll open to a new tab, or just press the center wheel. Nice little tip. All right, so The problem here is that all of these have the same name and there's no way to identify them. And if I'm doing research on a project or working on something and I want to quickly refer to a tab, this also happens a lot when I'm working in content management systems and I have a lot of tabs open for the different various sections and they all start with the site name or administrator or something like that. And I want to be able to say like pin the administrator tab, open the media tab where I can upload and things like that without having to constantly reopen them. I can have a set place where I know, okay, this is my administrator section, this is my media section, this is my blog section, this is my image section, etc., etc. So that is the beauty of rename tabs. So we're going to go over to our apps section again, web store, rename tab. Let's double check real quick. All right, it's one word. There we go. Rename tab, this is what it looks like. Got the double A by Mr. Alex Bates. Add extension. Okay. Now, Control-Shift-A is how you rename a tab. So, I can press Control-Shift-A. It pops up in the top right and research, just like that. So this isn't full screen, so in order to simulate a full screen, tabs may be a little bit larger. We can close some. Okay, so let's see, Control-Shift-A. Maglass. Very, very effective. I love it. Control-Shift-A. All right, drum roll, please. We are moving on to our third tab extension to make your Chrome browser have fantastic tabs, which is tab positions. Okay, so I'm going to jump right into this one while searching it. Tab positions, what this will do is go over to web store. It's called tab positions. Tab positions. Tab position options. Okay. So what this is going to enable us to do is as follows. First, let's explain the problem. We have a bunch of tabs here, like from our last example, we're doing some research and we center click on something and like see how it's coming to the right of this. That's very nice. But sometimes when we do things like open a new site or a different type of link, it comes over here all the way on the right, and that kind of messes up our organization. A lot of times actually links open all the way to the right, and I don't really like that. I want tabs to open to the right of the tab that I currently have selected, and that's something that you can do in tab position and have all kinds of different other options for how you control your tabs. Like, so for example, Alt-C is switch between the current tab and the last active tab. So if you're here, then here, and you know, you can Alt-C and hop back to it. It's very nifty like that. You can sort tabs by title and by URL. So what we want to do to configure this is for a new tab, if you want this setting, I really like this, give it a try. New tab, we want to right of the current tab. All right, so any new tab is going to go directly to the right of the current tab instead of going all the way to the right. It's very annoying when it goes all the way to the right. It's something that you're probably used to. So after a day or two, you'll see it'll work like magic and you'll have fantastic tabs. Fantastic tab management. Well, there's also some other options here. Activate tab after active tab after closing. So the active tab after closing, if you close a tab, does it go to the tab to the right? Which tab does it go to? Which tab does it open? You can get lost. So I just say inactivated, or you can play around with this. Source tab is good. Source tab, open link, and an activated order. Okay. tab on Activate I don't really use. If you want to play around with it, go ahead, feel free. I think this app has served its purpose and has made my Chrome a lot more awesome. So let's just give it a try. So we'll go ahead and close this. So now we try to open up YouTube. It went over here before, a different type of link. Now it's directly to the right. We'll have it associated. If I want to move it, I can. Okay, so let's just say we click from here to here, and we don't want this anymore. We close this tab. Instead of going to the tab directly that was next to it, we're back where we started. All right, so it allows us to be a lot more organized with our tabs and get things done more effectively. All right, I hope this was helpful. This is Cerebral Cortex from the Cerebral Station. You have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.